So my baby hates bath time. What is happening? So often it depends on the age of the child. So it's very common for very small newborn babies that have just entered into the world to hate bath time. The sensation of it is weird. Their body is extremely exposed. I mean, they came from being in a very tight wrapped environment inside the womb to suddenly having their arms and legs flailing about. It's almost like too much freedom, if that makes sense. And that can often bother or upset a newborn baby, and then they really don't like bath time. Also, depending on the time of the year, being in a warm bath and suddenly you're taken out, it's really cold, and that sensation of being cold is unpleasant for a newborn baby. As they get a little bit older, they actually start to love bath time. So if you have a newborn baby that hates bath time, don't worry, they're gonna start loving bath time eventually. And then they just make the biggest mess, and they kick and they enjoy it and they have fun, and that's really quite a nice phase. As they venture more into toddlerhood, it's often, especially around about the 2 age, they start going through this move towards independence. And you can see a lot of what we call defiant behavior, but it's not them being defiant. It's just the behavior seems that way. And often it's them just trying to exert some level of control or independence. And when they start protesting bath time, it's often for a few reasons. Firstly, they know bath time means it's almost bedtime, and the world is way too exciting. I don't want to go to bed now. I rather want to play. So I don't want to go bath because then it just means I'm one step closer to going to bed. So then they can kick up a bit of a fuss. In those kind of scenarios, the best thing to do is offer them choices. Make it exciting and fun. Get bath crayons that they can draw on the side of the bath. Ask them, do you want to do bubble bath tonight? And there's those colored foams that you can buy. Those are wonderful. Let's go spray the bath with foam, So create an excitement to it. And these kids that protest climbing into the bath, then also protest climbing out of the bath once you get them in. Then the bath is so fun, they don't want to get out again. So that's quite common, especially when they move towards independence. And then also we see some bath time or bedtime protesting if you've started a change in their routine. So let's say you implemented sleep training. Now we've changed their routine. Before they were falling asleep in bed with you, and now suddenly we have them in their own room and in their own cot. That process of change, the change in their routine, is very uncomfortable to a new child. In fact, the process of change is uncomfortable to adults as well. And then often, because they now associate, the new routine, we're going to bath, read a story, climb in my sleeping bag, and then go to bed. The minute you're like, it's bath time, that triggers their brain, wait, now this whole change in routine is going to happen. And that can make them a little bit uncomfortable. Just progress, keep doing what you're doing, keep persisting, understand that they're allowed to complain about the fact that we've changed things. Eventually they learn to enjoy the new routine becomes fun, and then you often find that those bath time protests go away as well.